everyone, I am back with another Tidbit tutorial. Today I want to show you how I make these little flowers out of the Mosaic Madness stamp set and punch. And this one, like the petals, I just adhered to this little tag and then I popped up the flower. But I made one for Christmas to represent like a poinsettia, and I went ahead and glued the flowers to the back of the leaves to the back of what would be the petals. So either way you want to do it, I'm going to show you how to make this one. They're both done the same way. It's just this is done in crisp cantaloupe and then my leaves are pistachio pudding, where this one I used cherry cobbler and garden green. So I'm going to show you how to do one in those two colors. So I have my cherry cobbler and my garden green ready to go. I'm going to pull out a couple of blocks here. Whoops. For my stamps. So you're going to need the Mosaic punch and the Mosaic Madness stamp set. I'm going to use the stripe, the solid, and then this one up here. So we'll just get these attached. So my striped piece, or my striped stamp, I'm gonna use the cherry cobbler, and you need to stamp this 5 times, one for each petal. And then clean this stamp off really quick. And then for your solid, that's going to represent your leaf, or your 2 leaves. So you'll stamp, I stamped this twice, but if you want more leaves, that's totally up to you. And then my centerpiece is just this little design here, and that I'm going to have to hand cut, because there's no stamp for that. So I'm just going to stamp it here. Call that good. So that's it for the stamping. So put these aside. And you're going to take your Mosaic punch and just punch all of these pieces out. So there's the 5 flower petals. And then we'll stamp our 2 for the leaves, or punch, not stamp. So there's 1 and 2. I'm also going to punch out a 1-inch circle, which is what I'm going to use to adhere my petals to. And then I will just go ahead and cut out my little centerpiece for my flower. Would be a lot easier if there was a stamp or a punch for this, but that's okay. You do what you gotta do. You don't necessarily have to use this piece as your center. You could put a large rhinestone or a large pearl. You could use a button, which would be totally cute. But I just am using this one for now. So my 1-inch circle, I'm going to go ahead and put some tape down with my ATG gun. And this is where I'm going to build my flower, is on this. I'm going to zoom in, whoops, a little bit for you guys to see. So you're just going to place all 5 petals, whoops, keep sticking to it, all the way around. I'm not going to press them down too much right now because I might have to adjust them. And then your last petal is going to get tucked under your first petal. So you just want to lift that up a little and stick it under there. So now you can take this and just kind of adjust where you want. Oh, it got stuck down really good. Where you want all of your petals to be. And you just kind of play with it a little bit so you can see what looks good and what doesn't. So I think I've got it. I'm going to flip it over and just give a good rub on the back. So there we have a little, whoops, a little poinsettia flower. Or, you know, whatever color you're using, it's just a little flower. Then my centerpiece, I'm just going to take a dimensional and pop that up right in the center. So there we have that. Now, the same as I did with the one that I showed you on the front of this card, I'm going to go ahead and just attach my leaf pieces to the back of my petals. And I'm going to do that with some 2A glue here. So I'm just going to put some glue on this little point. And just tuck it under here. And just glue that down. And then the same with the other one. Just some glue. And then you can finish it off. I have some rhinestones. I'm just going to use one of these little rhinestones up here. Oops. You could use a brad if you'd like. You could use pearls. You could put crystal effects in the center. You know, whatever you choose to do to finish off your little flower. So that's my little tidbit tutorial on how to create a flower using the Mosaic Madness. Let me zoom out for you. There you go. The Mosaic Madness and the Mosaic Punch. So I hope you guys have fun and try this and make cute little flowers for whatever you want. You could use it on a layout, you could use it on a gift package, you could use it on a card, like I did. I have my card, and then you can make little tags with it. Whatever you want to use them for. Super cute, and they're pretty easy and pretty quick. So enjoy, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!